The Korean K-pop and hip-hop singer Jessi has uploaded a second apology on her Instagram. She uploaded it yesterday night, and this is an apology following an incident where she was in Gangnam area, Apgujeong, and a fan approached to request for a photo together, and then a man, who many people now believe to be one of her acquaintances, assaulted the person who requested for a picture, who in the end turned out to be a minor, as in under 18. After issuing an apology on her Instagram following the incident, yesterday she uploaded a second apology that is making the headlines right now in Korea. In the second apology, she said, "Everything is my fault, and I want to convey my deepest apologies to the victim and the family members of the victim." She also said, "Because of my incorrect attitude following the event, I feel like I have instigated a sense of betrayal and also lots of anger among my fans and the general public. I feel like I have caused a lot of hurt towards the victim, family members of the victim, and also the general public, because from time the incident happened until this very second, my incorrect actions, attitude, non-proactiveness to defend the victim or help the victim is the cause of a lot of hurt to many people." And she says, "I apologize 1,000, 10,000 times, and if only I could go back to that moment in time, I would do things the right way. If only I went to the police straight away when that incident happened. If only I stepped up more actively to protect the victim, then all this would have been avoided." And then she follows on to say that it's really late, but I want to apologize once again and ask for the forgiveness of the victim. I was wrong. I'm sorry. And she said, even though it's too late now, at least I still want to try to right my wrongs. So a lot of people were pissed off at her first apology because she seemed very defensive, and also in her stance, in the wording of the apology, well, she said that she had no relationship and she had no idea who the person was, which sparked a lot of controversy and doubt, because the video evidence shows that the person, more likely than not, would be looks like a friend, or at least a friend of a friend, and not someone that she claims to have no relationship and met for the first time, and did not someone who she claims to not know at all. In the first apology, it seemed very clear that she was trying to draw a line between her responsibility for the incident, and basically there's been a lot of backlash, and most of the response has been negative towards her. People dig deeper and deeper into the CCTV recording and also the few people who assaulted the victim, and found out her relationship with one of the persons, who is actually a producer named Koala. And then they found out that the person who first punched the victim is a friend of the producer Koala, which led people to say it's definitely a lie that she doesn't know the person who attacked the victim. Much more scandal has arisen from this controversy because she was actually summoned to the police station in Korea for questioning, and after that, her recently signed agreement with her new agency was cancelled, and it had only been a month since they signed the contract. DoD Entertainment issued a public statement, which was also an apology, saying that I'm sorry, as of the 18th of October, we have officially terminated the contract with Jessi. We wish her all her best for her future undertakings, and we are sorry for the chaos or just disruption caused to the public. They claimed that Jessi was the one who requested for the termination of the contract. A lot of people have doubted this as well. The mother of the underage person filed charges against the person who attacked her son, and including Jessi, for assault. And that's how she ended up at the police station. She made a statement at the entrance of the police station, looking very disturbed, saying that I hope the person who attacked this person is caught as soon as possible, and I do not know who the person is. I will state the truth, tell the police exactly what happened as it was. So this was first reported by JTBC, said a minor who was actually her fan approached her to get a photograph and then was punched by a guy, and then continually assaulted after that. The victim said he was very disappointed with her. The victim's statement was that when I asked for a picture, very respectfully, politely, she said no, she refused, and I was about to say, okay, I'm sorry for asking, but then a person just came in front of me and hit my face. And then the victim went on to say, how could she have just been watching? Someone is being punched in the face, but she didn't do anything. And instead of saying sorry, the first thing she said was, it was the first time I've seen that person, and it was such a confusing situation that I couldn't do more at the time. And then I feel morally responsible for the situation, and I feel very sorry that this happened to that person. And so this is what happened in the beginning.